All right, guys. So I'm Natalie. I'm from Limpower. I'm delighted to see all you guys joining us today. We're doing really well for our last session of the day on this National Fitness Day. We've had a great day of classes. I'd say hit it off with a bang, but let's hit it off with a nice, relaxing breath and enjoying your energy. So I'd like to introduce this evening's instructor, who is Jay. He's going to be leading you through Health Qigong. It's a gentle, mindful movement class. It's designed to support well-being and suit like a really wide range of abilities. Quick reminder before you begin, you all know your own capabilities, and you know your limits. So please listen to your body, honor your limits, take rest breaks if you need them. Keep a bottle of water handy, stay hydrated through the session. As I said earlier, if you want your camera off, feel free to turn it off. But I'd love to see some smiling faces, so please keep some on, but it's up to you. Most importantly, I really hope you enjoyed today's class and just move at your own pace, have fun, and really just, as Emma said earlier, it's going to hopefully just let you relax into yourselves and have a nice evening afterwards. Over to you, Jay.
Bless, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. My name's Jay. I'm an instructor with the British Health Qigong Association, and I've been practicing Qigong now for about 10 years or so. For me personally, I found it an amazing modality. I have a neurological condition. I have something called narcolepsy and cataplexia. Narcolepsy is a sleep disorder, and cataplexia is a loss of muscle control. So I've had to find a movement modality that fitted me. And I've found that Qigong and Tai Chi have been the perfect thing to be able to help myself. Because it's helped me so much, I've wanted to be able to share this with other people. So I also live in Aylesbury, which is right next to the Stoke Mandeville Stadium, the home of the Paraplegia Games. So this kind of thing is very close to my heart. And I'm very thankful to Kira and her team for being able to allow me to share this with all of you. I think we'll just make a start and just try to follow along to the best of your ability. I will guide you through this with my voice, so it should be very nice and simple. So the first thing we're going to do is this can be done either sat up or sat down. So whichever is the comfortable position for you, find that comfortable position. It's either going to be stood up or sat down. It's all good. And so now we find our space. This is not only just finding space in your room, this also relates to finding space in your day just to do some practice just for you. So finding our space. And now just settle into your spot. I'd like you now, if you're stood, to bring your feet together. And we're going to scoop the hands around. We're going to try to interlock the thumbs and place them just over your navel. This is a Health Qigong salute, a nice greeting, as you hinge at the waist and do a small bow. This is showing respect to ourselves and respect to each other. Now I'd just like you just to breathe. And breathe in a long, slow, deep inhalation. And breathe out a long, deep exhalation. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice and calmly, nice and relaxed. So there's the center line of balance that runs through your body. I'd like you to find that center line. It's almost that place where there's very little movement from left to right. Everything is now centered. This is the physical center that runs through your body. For those that are stood, I'd like you now to move that weight into your right leg. Very gently, just shift that line to the side. Peel up the heel of your left foot. Take a step to the left, place the toe and then heel, and realign your body. Using this center line that runs through your body, we're just going to rotate around that line. Let your arms hang very loosely at your side. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Turning around this center line, just turn the body towards your right and then the left. And just turning the body from side to side. As you do so, you can feel that weight shift from left to right. As that line, that center line of balance gently moves. Well done, everyone. That looks beautiful. Just gently starting to warm the body. Not that your bodies need warming up after this long day of practice that you've just done, but this is just very mindful. Turning around your center. And we're just going to slowly come back to stillness. We're stood in a very gentle stance, or if you're sat very nice. Your posture is nice and tall. This is a very meditative process of something that's called the 3 lines of relaxation. We have these 3 lines that run down the body. It's going to go from the crown of the head all the way down the center of your body. We have another line that runs down your back. The 3rd line runs down the side of the bodies. So this is a very gentle meditation technique to be able to release any stress, any tension in the body. We use the concept of the sun shining down upon you. And you know that sensation of when the sun shines down on your back and you can feel that gentle warmth starting to spread through the body. As that warmth gently spreads down through your body, it releases and relaxes any muscles, releases any tension, any stress. So I'm just going to guide you through this very gentle 3 lines of relaxation. So I will do the full meditation. Parts of it might not be related to you if you're sat down, but just follow the lines that run through the body. So we have this connection on the top of the head, just behind the crown. It's a silver thread that holds your head high up into the heavens. It creates this very gentle sensation of your spine being lengthened. I'd like you to place a soft smile onto your face. And then put the tip of your tongue to the roof of the mouth, just behind your front teeth. And 3 lines of relaxation. I'd like you to imagine now the sun shining down upon your crown. You can feel the warmth of that sun. We're going to guide that warmth from the crown down the back of your head, down towards the top of the spine. Then guide the warmth down the spine, past your scapula, down towards your lower lumbar. Guide the warmth across to the top of the hip, then down over your buttocks, down the back of the legs, all the way down to the feet. And let that heat gently dissipate into the ground. Then we bring our attention back towards the crown, and we'll guide this warmth of the body down the front of the body, over the forehead, past your nose, past your lips, over the chin, down the throat, and now down the center of the chest, over your sternum towards your navel, guiding the warmth of the sun gently towards the front of the hips, then down the front of your legs, all the way down towards your feet, and letting that heat gently dissipate down into the ground. And for this last one, we're going to guide the warmth again from the crown, and guide the warmth down the side of the head, past your ears, over the jawline, down the neck, towards your shoulders, down each arm, all the way down the arms towards the fingertips. Then guide the warmth up the inside of the arm, up towards your armpits. From the armpits towards the side of the body, down the side of the rib cage, all the way down the side of the body towards your hips, and then down the side of the legs, all the way down and towards the earth. 3 lines of relaxation. A few nice, long, deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out. Releasing any stress, any worries. Just let it go. Well done. So we're going to go through a concept called opening of the energy gates. The energy gates in the body can be considered to be the joints in the body. And I'll use my arm as this demonstration, as this example of guiding the energy. So if you think maybe of a canal, and a canal has lots of locks that go down the canal that stop the water flowing smoothly up and down the canal. When they have the locks shut, it stops the water flowing. When you open the locks, the water moves smoothly. So the same concept within the body, that we open up the joints within the body to enable this energy, this chi, to move smoothly through the body. And I'll just show you with my arm as an example. Can you see that I've closed off this joint in my shoulder? I've closed the joint in my elbow and in my wrist. Now energy cannot move smoothly down my arm. But when these joints are opened, everything can now move very smoothly through the body. Just like water, finding the easiest route to come down a hill. So that's the basic concept of opening the energy gates. There's a lot more detail to this, but within this small session, I think that's enough detail for you. So let's start by opening the energy gates. So I'd like you to lift your shoulders, roll the shoulders back and down, soften your knees slightly, lift your shoulders and roll, soften the knees. Now we add a breath into this. So you breathe in on the way up and breathe out on the way down. In, out, in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. We'll do one more in this direction and then we'll go back the opposite way. So go in the opposite direction. Lift and roll your shoulders. Nice and gently, nice and relaxed. Well done. We'll do one more, lift and roll. Now raise your arms up in front of you. You're going to circle the arms as you draw the hands back in, and twist and rotate your arms. This is open up the energy gates along the arms. And we breathe in and out. In and out. Nice and calmly and nice and relaxed. Beautiful, everyone. That looks really good. We'll do one more. And we'll go back the opposite direction. This is very much like swimming in air. This could be called swimming in nature. Beautiful. Breathe in and out. In and out. Opening up your chest and opening of the back. So the chest opens here. As you push the arms in front of you, your back is rounded and opened. Beautiful. Swimming through air. We'll do one more. And this time, push the hands in front of you. Your fingers stretch towards the distance, all the way and touching the horizon. Turn your palms to face up. Curl the fingers in, little finger first, index finger, middle finger, forefinger, and thumb. Draw the hands towards your chest. Open the chest. Put the hands in front of you. Open your back. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. Out. Nice and gentle again. And nice and relaxed. Well done, everybody. We'll do one more after this. Last one. This time, push the hands in front of you. Let the fingers extend to the horizon. Wiggle your fingers. Run them down in front of you, just like water falling from a waterfall. Hands to your waist. And just rest the hands on the waist. And we'll do some very gentle hip circles. Just rolling the hip. Start small, and if you're sat down, it's a very gentle little roll. If you're stood, the circle can get a little bit bigger. And just notice the way the weight moves over the bottoms of your feet, from side to side. And there's also a movement underneath the hands. Just notice the way the muscles release and contract underneath your hands. Well done, everyone. And come back to your center. Opposite direction. Very gentle hip circles. You could even put the imagery of drawing a circle on the floor in between your feet. And imagine that you're drawing a circle. Beautiful. Nice and gentle. Come back to your center. Release your hands. Shift the weight onto your right leg. Step in, feet together. I'm going to scoop the hands around in a big circle and place them over lower dantian. Lower dantian is an energy center located just below your navel, about 3 finger widths below the navel and 3 finger widths within the body. It's a metaphysical center related into Tai Chi, into traditional Chinese medicine. And give the tummy a gentle massage. I'm going to rotate the hand in a clockwise direction, gently around your navel. And we'll go back the opposite direction. Giving the tummy a nice rub. And then release the hands. Scooping the hand around now into a prayer position. And give the hands a nice rub. Placing the hands around onto the lower back or onto the side of the body. And give the back and the side of the body a nice massage. Now for this particular exercise, I have to adapt it for myself. I have a rotator cuff issue within my right shoulder. You can possibly see, I'll come a bit closer, that my posture is not quite correct here. If I turn around, I've adapted it by putting one palm on one side. Because this arm won't rotate, I'm going to use either a fist or the back of the hand. So for yourselves, if you can't get your hands around, you can use your fists, or you can even put the hands at the side of the body. All these movements are adaptable to your own range of movement. So I'm going to give the kidneys a gentle massage. Then stand up nice and tall. Have this idea of an extension of a silver thread holding the spine up nice and tall. A soft smile on your face as you breathe in. As you breathe out, hinging at your waist and massage down the back of the leg as far as you're able to. So go down as far as you can before unfurling the body. When we unfurl, it's very much like a fern leaf, and how a fern leaf can unfurl itself. So it's very gentle as we unfurl the body. Place the hand over your navel. Massage the belt line, the side of the body, or the back of the body. So this one, I'll just do the side as if I'm sat down. Then standing up nice and tall. And we'll massage down. This time I'll go down the side of my legs, as far down as I can reach. Hinging at the waist. And then unfurling the body as you stand up, nice and tall. An extension from the crown, putting the spine nice and tall. We'll do one more. Hands around the navel. Massage around. Give the lower back and kidneys a massage. Standing up nice and tall, head held high. Soft smile on your face as you breathe in. As you breathe out, massage gently down your legs. Reach down as far as you can. And then unfurl the body as you stand up nice and tall. Well done. Roll your shoulders. Shake the hands. Kick your feet. So we'll do some exercises for the neck and the head. Now, as you've been online most of the day following lots of things with a computer screen, I thought I'd do something for you to release the tension within your eyes. We stare at a lot of things in this modern lifestyle and create a lot of tension around our eyes. This tension that comes from the eyes can then be displaced down your neck. So this exercise, first of all, we're just going to turn the head to look over your right shoulder. I'd just like you to feel any stress, any tension, and how far your head will turn at the moment. Just notice how far you can turn the head. And now look forward. Turn the head to look over the left shoulder. And again, just notice how much stress, how much tension you might have in the side of the neck. And look forwards. We're going to put the hands behind the back of the head. Your thumbs onto the top of the spine with a very gentle squeeze. I'll come a bit closer to the screen. And this exercise is just for your eyes. So we're just going to be moving your eyes. So I'm going to look with my eyes and turn the eyes to look towards my right. And keep staring towards the right. Keep the head looking forward and your eyes looking towards the right. They might start to pull themselves to look forward, so reset them and look again as far to the right as you can. This is resetting the nervous system. As we turn the eyes to look back forwards, this is a lovely word now, it might feel a bit discombobulated. And you feel a bit dizzy maybe. So turn the eyes to look forwards. It might feel a bit dizzying. So now we're going to rotate the eyes to look towards the left. And just look towards the left. Keep looking. We hold this gaze for maybe 60 to 90 seconds. Looking towards the left-hand wall. Keep looking. And now turn the eyes to look forwards as it resets the nervous system. We'll stand back. It is a bit discombobulating, isn't it? Release the hands. Now remember turning the head. Now let's turn the head again to look towards your right corner. Do you have a further turn? Is there less pain in your neck? I hope so. Looking forward, turn the head to the opposite side. Hopefully you have a better range of motion. And you can turn your head a bit further. And look forwards. So we're going to use that exercise again. We'll put another little detail in. So I'm going to rotate the head to look over your right shoulder. This time I'd like you to imagine there's a rose on the floor just to your side. And we're going to smell the beautiful fragrance of that rose. A small stretch up the left-hand side of your neck. Turn the head to look forwards. Rotating the head to look over the left shoulder. And again, there's a rose on the floor just to your side. Smell the beautiful fragrance of that rose. A small stretch up the right-hand side of the neck. Turn the head to look forwards. One more to each side, rotating the head. And smell a rose. And then rotate the head to look forwards. One last one, rotating the head to look over the left shoulder. And smell a rose. And look forwards. We're going to drop the ear down towards each shoulder. So your right ear down towards your right shoulder. And raise the head. Left ear to left shoulder. And raise the head. Let's put an extra detail in. This silver thread holds your head up high to the heavens. Then up and over towards your right. And look forwards. And again, extend the head up. And then up and over towards the left. Looking forwards. We'll do one more to each side. Up and over. And raise the head. One last one. Up and over. And raising the head. Well done, everybody. One last one. Bring your chin down towards the top of your chest. Push the chin down the sternum, down towards the bottom of the chest. Then push the chin forwards and up as you look up. Look forwards. Bring the chin to the top of the chest. Push the chin down, forwards and up. And look forwards. We'll do one more in this direction. Chin to the top of the chest. Down the center of the sternum. Forwards and up. Look forwards. And we'll go back the opposite direction. Look up. Push the chin forward and down towards the bottom of your chest. Draw the chin up and look forwards. Look up. Push the chin forwards and down. And draw the chin up the sternum. We'll do one more. Looking up and push the chin forwards and down towards the bottom of the sternum. And draw the chin up. Well done. Roll your shoulders. Shake the hands. And have a little move around. If you have some water with you, if you'd like a little sip of water, please do so. Is everyone feeling okay? I'm just going to rotate my chair and we'll do some exercises on the eyes. Our eyes are often not looked after as much as what they should be. I'm just going to rotate my chair. Hopefully you can still see me. So some very gentle exercises with the eyes. I'm going to push the hands forwards. I'm going to create this kind of like an L shape within the hand if you can. If not, just have the hand in front of you and stare at one part of your hand. And we're going to follow the tip of your finger just with the eyes. So I'm going to follow the finger up and the finger will rotate in a big circle. Follow the finger with your eyes as it draws circles. One more rotation. And as with the other exercises, what we do in one direction, we do in the opposite direction. So following the finger, following the hand with your eyes as it creates a circle. Just follow the finger with your eyes. One more. And release the hands. Push both hands in front of you. This is going to work on your peripheral vision. Just staring at the four fingers as you move the arms towards your side. Keep staring at the forefinger. Open the arms as far as possible where you can still see both fingertips within the eyes. It requires a very relaxed eye to do so. And bring the fingers back in front of you. Opening the arms, following the fingertips with your eyes. Working on your peripheral vision. And come back in front of you. We'll do one more in this direction. And back in front of you. Release one of your hands, because our peripheral vision is not just on this vertical horizontal axis, it's up and down also. So following the finger as it pushes up and pulls down in front of you, look down. Looking up and looking down. Look up and down. Well done. Release the hands. If possible, I'd like the hands to come in front of you into a prayer position. Give the hands a nice rub again. We're going to create some heat within the hands. I can't see anybody else online, but everyone else is doing really well. Thank you. And we're going to use that heat from the hands and just rest the hands gently in front of your eyes. And let that heat permeate into towards the eyes and release the muscles above your eye. Releasing any muscles below your eyes. Releasing the muscles in the corners of your eye. And release the muscles behind your eyes. Well done. And release the hands. A few cycles of breath. Breathing in and breathing out. On my breath cycle, I'm breathing in through my nose and I'm breathing out through my nose. This is a very Qigong style breath, which can help to lower your blood pressure. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. On our breath, there is a slight pause on. So in between each of the inhales and exhales, there's a slight pause. It's not a holding of the breath. Think of it as a gentle pause. If you hold the breath on those two sections, you'll find tension starting to build in the body. We don't want to build any tension. So this is a pause in the breath in between the inhale and the exhale. The breathing in through the nose, pause, exhale, pause, breathing in and pause, breathe out and pause, breathe in and out. The in breath will be slightly shorter than the out breath. So breathing in for a count of 4 and breathe out for a count of 5. Everyone's ability to take in breath is going to be slightly different. So finding that breath for yourself, how long it takes you to take a very nice slow inhale and controlling the exhale so it's slightly longer than the inhale. Lowering the blood pressure, calming the body, calming the mind. A soft smile on your face, smiling internally as we sit in a moment of stillness. There is stillness before every motion, stillness before movement. Hold on, everyone. Just check my time. Doesn't time go quickly? So I'd love to do another, sorry, we've only got another 5 minutes to go. I would love to be able to show you some more types of Qigong and take you through something called Badwanjin. At the moment, we have gone through a very gentle Qigong as a warm-up, opening of the energy gates. We've done some eye Qigong that's come from Ming Mu Gong, eye brightening exercises. So now we'll just do some very gentle closing. When I practice Qigong for myself at home, I gather Qi, gather energy from all around me. I think there is energy everywhere. It permeates everything. So I'm not trying to use my own internal energy. I'm gathering chi from all around me. So just for a very gentle, we'll stand at a shoulder width stance. And we're just going to very gently turn the palms to face forwards. Going to raise the hands up in front of you. Elbows open. Palms come towards the center of the chest. Palms turn to face down. Push. Down. Raising the arms in front of you. Elbows are out. Palms towards the center of the chest, your heart center. Turn the palms and push down. So we could be stood in some water right now. I think you should all know that sensation of being stood in the water, stood in a swimming pool, and as your hand comes through the water, you can almost feel the waves, that water rushing in between your fingertips. So as we do this, you should feel the air coming in between your fingers, rippling through your fingers. The hands now start to become nice and warm. The hands become very tingly. All really good sensations that chi is starting to move through your body. We'll put the breath work in. Breathe in and out. We'll do one more. In, out. Rest the hands momentarily. Place your right hand over the center of the chest, left hand over your navel. As we come back to center, that center line of balance that runs through your body. This also relates to the autonomous system, your fight or flight, bringing you out of fight, out of flight, back into the calmness of that center. And in your mind, I'd like you to say a little phrase to yourself. As you breathe in, say to yourself, I am happy to breathe in. As you breathe out, I am happy to breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Rest the hands at your side. Feet together. And we'll take our last opportunity now, just together, to stand in stillness. A few gentle breaths. And I'd like you to know that right now, everything is just right. Scoop your hands around, place them over lower dantian. And we give a final bow now to end the class. Thank you very much, everybody.